Good evening, everybody. My name is Eric Carter. We'll be getting started here in about 10 more minutes. As long as we got these next 10 minutes together before we get started, you've got time. You've got 9 minutes. You've got time to make a few phone calls, send out a few texts, invite a few people, let them see what you're going to see so they can get just as excited as you are about what's coming next. Let's do a quick mic check. Mic check. Cowboy Jeff, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Are you there? Crap.
I'm here. I can hear you. I can hear you, Jeff. I heard you say crap.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I had to turn my air conditioner off. We went from negative 17 to 80 in 5 days.
Welcome to bipolar schizophrenic Texas. Texas. But I love it. I can't imagine myself living anywhere else at this time.
I'm going to try to call in over my phone so I can get better audio.
That's probably a good idea. I do that oftentimes too myself.
Yeah.
It looks like my co-hosts are on, so we should be able to do this presentation with the fewest amount of distractions possible. I'm always excited about that when that happens. We've got about 6 more minutes before we go ahead and get started at the top of the hour. At this time, why don't you put into the chat, if you could, where you zooming in from and who invited you? I know we've got people on this in this opportunity from all around the world. I'd like to see where people are coming from. Welcome, Dawn from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Obviously, we got Cowboy Jeff, the man himself, coming in from, I think he's in Burleson today, somewhere around that part of Texas anyway. Got about 5 more minutes, and every minute counts. Cowboy Jeff with his cowboy hat on. You are the man, brother. When you put that cowboy hat on, does that mean that you're dressed up? I can't hear you, Jeff. Got to unmute yourself.
Brian said 3 minutes he'd be on.
Okay, cool. Cool. It looks like we got a celebrity in the house, Mr. James Bond, 007. I'm not sure where you zooming in from, James Bond. I guess it's from the Majesty Secret Service someplace. If you don't mind, put in the chat box who invited you. I also see we have Earl Shaw logging in on the Zoom today. I think this is the first presentation I've ever done in front of you, sir. It's going to be an honor and a privilege.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
It is awesome. I remember when I first came to Dallas, I was walking into I think it was the Holiday Inn downtown Dallas, and your husband Earl started walking across the lobby real quick because he thought that I was Emmett Smith.
Oh, okay.
That was my first introduction to him. I love hearing him present, so I can't wait until he's behind the microphone on the Zoom.
Well, I think you do a good job too, so.
Well, thank you. It's going to be a pleasure tonight. We've got about 3 minutes, so people, you've still got time. Make a few more phone calls, but we get started at the top of the hour. We're going to get started because I'd like to be mindful and respectful of everybody else's time. And if you're on the Zoom right now and this is your first time, I highly encourage you to grab a piece of paper, grab an ink pen, cut off the TV set, sit a spell, relax, take some copious notes so that you can make an educated decision based upon the information in front of you. That way you're not missing out on anything. And we'll be getting started here in just a few more minutes. Welcome to the Zoom, Susan. Welcome to the Zoom, Eric McConnell. Welcome to the Zoom. We'll be getting started here in about another minute and a half, 1.5 minutes left, I think.
Sure.
Where's your cowboy hat?
Can't take your groove, you know. I don't want to do that to you. But I am in Tennessee right now, so it does make sense to wear one.
There you go.
Brother Dwayne.
Reverend Dwayne, welcome, brother, welcome.
You wasn't on the Zoom last night, Eric, but Brian said he has 1,000 pair of cowboy boots with spurs, never been on a horse. And I told him that's okay because we're on a WCL rocket and he's lit the fuse.
There you go. That's about right. I'm excited about what Brian brings to the table.
Oh my God, yeah. But if you ask him, he's not a networker.
I always say there's nothing better than helping people.
Yeah.
Honestly, brother, at the end of the day, you're right.
Yeah.
There's the rev.
So, Cowboy, it is 7:01 p.m. Central Time, and I'd like to get started right on time, be mindful and respectful of everybody else's time. Why don't you start out real quick and give us a quick overview about what we're going to hear and who's on the Zoom and who's going to be speaking?
You there?
Can
you hear
go
me?
ahead. I can hear you fine.
Okay. So most of us on here made some money and lost some money in a bunch of coins. Gladiator coin, Jet coin, USI. And so I was done. I lost 13 Bitcoin. And I was done. And I got a phone call on this company. And I told the guy I need to talk to the owner. Got the owner on the phone, Francis. And I said, I need to know it's real. I need to come see it, feel it, touch it. And the next morning I jumped on a plane and I flew to California. I went through papers and the computer and just made sure it was real. Christmas Eve, I flew back, and Eric's the first person I called. And the deeper I dig into this company, the more I like it. And since somebody found Brian, in the last 4 or 5 days, this company has just took a whole different route. I was hoping for $10 a coin, but with what Brian's bringing to the table, there's really no limit on what this coin can do. I like it that you can come in here and just buy the coin. If you don't want to recruit, you don't have to recruit. If you want to recruit and make extra money, you can. But the token's already usable globally. I mean, it's the best thing I've ever seen. And I had a guy tell me one time, he said, this is the best company I've ever seen in my life. You'd have to be an idiot not to do it. And the next day I realized the whole world's full of idiots. That's how I feel about this company. I don't think anybody could take a serious look at it and not just jump in both feet head first. And I would like to thank Earl Shaw. He's been my mentor for about 10 or 12 years. I tell people that I saw Superman without his suit on one time. He had Earl Shaw underwear on. So Earl coming on board and joining up with me and working this together with me, it's blessed me more than you can imagine. And Eric not only came into this business, he's passed me already. So he's working it hard. I'm not a computer guy, so Eric does all the Zooms. Dawn, oh my God. She's making me business cards. She's amazing. I can't wait to meet all of y'all in Vegas. So I'm going to turn it back over to Eric.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. I mean, and you're absolutely right. I'm grateful to be one of the first people that you called. Certainly the first one to take action. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see what I saw, and it just made so much sense to me that I could not sit on the sidelines any longer. Even though I was full blown in another opportunity. This one just made sense to me, and I give you a reason. He touched on it. We all saw what happened with some of those other MLMs with cryptocurrency, Jetcoin and Gladiator Coin and those types of things, and USI Tech, because they had no compliance. They had no real, there was no bread, there was no butter to put the bread on, put it like that. And they did everything wrong, and people still made a lot of money, but they did it unethically. So when I saw this, I needed to make sure that it checked off all the boxes for me. As much as I like Bitcoin, as much as I like Bitcoin, it is an absolutely useless coin. It's great for holding value, but you'll never be able to walk inside a 7-Eleven, buy a Slurpee, and walk out with it because it takes anywhere from 2 hours to 2 days to do all the authentication, and no business owner can build his business on that. So when I was looking for an opportunity involved in crypto, in the crypto space, number one, it had to be something usable. I wanted no more useless tokens, no more useless tokens. Number two, it had to be something that's still on the ground floor. Bitcoin is 50 something $1,000. If you want to double your money, it has to at least hit $100,000 per coin. This, it only has to hit a few more cents for you to double all your money. And then they say lightning doesn't strike twice, but if you didn't learn from the first lesson, when the next lesson comes along, you might miss that opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you guys something that I think really is seriously the next Bitcoin. It may never hit $50,000, but it certainly is a almost a surefire way for us to double, triple, 5 times, and maybe 100 times our money. And you're soon to see why. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eric Carter. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. I am a network marketer. I'm also a business owner. I've got a couple of retail stores. I am a workaholic. I like to get up before the sun get up, and I like to go to sleep when there's nothing else I can do. For me, this is an opportunity worth putting almost all of my time into. And right now, I'm going to start sharing my screen so you can see exactly why I'm so excited today. And I'm fortunate to be able to share this opportunity with you all. You start right here. Beautiful. Now, if you can see my screen, please do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat box. That way I know everything's working and all the technology is doing what it's supposed to do. Put a 1 in the chat box if you can see my screen properly. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for that. So ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to World Crypto Life. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are. I'm going to show you what we do, and I'm going to show you exactly what's in it for you if you decide to get involved, participate, and help us take this thing to the next level, because it's already at the next level. Take us to the next level. Are you ready for the crypto lifestyle? I don't mean beach money, sitting on the beach trading crypto, but I mean living a lifestyle powered by crypto. We're going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, by having an IM exchange. It's a world-class crypto exchange platform. If you're familiar with Binance, if you're familiar with Bittrex, if you're familiar with those, this is a world-class crypto exchange program, and it's headquartered here in the United States. It's transparent, so you can always see exactly what's going on. We offer a partnership with the Bank of America, and I've done business with Bank of America, guys. I can tell you, I'm not a fan of them, but I understand them. They will go through your books. They will go through your the owners of the company with a fine-tooth comb for legitimacy, especially when it talks to crypto. And if they've done all the research, then I can honestly tell you that WCL and this opportunity is not on trial here. We're going to offer online shopping. We offer affiliate companies, and that way you can cash out or you can shop in a secured account with easy access, no restrictions. What I mean by that, this crypto lifestyle is designed around usage. You can use it anytime, use it anywhere. You can use it both locally and globally. Use it both offline and online for your everyday convenience. I don't mean going out of your way to buy something that might be available only in certain locations, but I mean you might be able to go to your favorite dry cleaners and use these tokens for, because that's how the system is built. It's a token, and I'm not going to get too technical, but it's on the Ethereum blockchain, ERC20, and is developed by IM Technology, one of our partner sister companies in this WCL, and we're based in the state of Wyoming. That token is called the IMC coin, iMoney Crypto. You can take that IMC coin and convert it either on the IM exchange, shapeshift it then to Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever it is you got, or shapeshift it into cash. put it on a Bank of America debit card and use it anywhere in the world. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are somewhere outside of the United States, they will issue you, if you request it, a Bank of America debit card that you can use in your country with your name on it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I get it. For those of us who are here in the United States, that's not that big a deal. But when I approach somebody in the Dominican Republic, when I approach somebody in Trinidad and Tobago, that was a big deal for them. That's something that they seriously wanted. And then, if that's not enough, you can also use the IMC tokens by converting them to G points. And we're going to get into what G points is too. But a little bit about this exchange. We partnered up with a major global exchange. Why? Because right now, our tokens are only trading on small levels and we need exposures. So we partnered up with Binance. It's a world-renowned crypto exchange. Everybody knows who they are. Even though we're in the state of Wyoming, we've been through everything with the Wyoming Attorney General's office. We spent millions and millions of dollars making sure we're compliance with them, making sure that everything's as peachy keen, and that we helped to write their laws and that they helped us to get to where we needed to be. We only launched November of 2020 with that exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a big, big deal. That means you know about it, but most people don't. That means you can get paid to explain to people where we are and what we're doing. That's what's in it for you. So how does this work? Well, the B of A global debit card is just something that if you're in another country, it's very, very convenient. It allows you to withdraw up to $1,000 a day at an ATM. Now, my personal bank says you can take out $500 a day at an ATM. Most are like that. This, though, allows you to take out $1,000 a day. Here's the problem you might face. You might find an ATM that only lets you take out $500 at a time. That means you go across the street to the other bank, take out another $500 to get that $1,000 a day, as long as you got that money available. Yet, you can shop with no limit per day. You can transfer any amount of money you want to with no limit per day. And all it requires you to do is fund your account with a $100 annual fee, which is about $8 a month, which is about standard, I think, on business checking accounts, and fund it with a $100 initial balance that you get to use, become available to you almost immediately. Now, I need to take this time before we go forward and introduce to you guys G Points. G Points is like a stable coin for us. G Points make sense. We have a G Point marketplace, and it only makes sense in the marketplace because one G Point equals one US dollar. What do I mean by that? Well, guys, I have a retail store. If somebody came into me with Bitcoin or Ether, Litecoin or Ripple, because I don't know what the value of that coin is going to be in 24 hours, it's difficult for me to sell them something with that because I run the risk of not being able to recover the amount of cost it is. The G Point is stable for us. So it satisfies the needs of both the buyer who says, I want to buy this, so I don't mind partnering my G Points because tomorrow it's going to be $1, 1 year it's going to be $1. And they're not worried about selling it prematurely. And me as a seller, I don't mind taking it because it's also stable and I can convert it back to my local currency. That's what's powerful about G Points. And it allows me to go through this marketplace we've got. This marketplace allows you guys to buy red bottom shoes. You can paint the bottom yellow if you want to. You can buy Rolex watches. You can buy hats. You can buy dog stuff. You can buy CBD. You can buy premium honey. You can buy wonderful things on this G Point market. And it's just getting started. And I would venture to say you are on the ground floor looking at the next Amazon. And this Amazon is going to be something that grows because you're contributing to its success. And they are going to take G Points. Right now, there's about 300 different brands on there, right? And you can get up to a 50% discount by buying them with G Points. Now, if you say, I don't want to go for the G Point marketplace, all those other things, I understand that. However, you can take your G Points, $1 for $1, and put it on the G Point Visa, which is different from the Bank of America Visa. It's just that this is only available in the United States. And you can shop anywhere. You can go buy gas for it. You walk into the Sonic and buy a couple of hot dogs with it. You can do anything you want to. You can go on to Amazon and buy gift cards. Or if you're not in the United States, you can go to eMark and buy gift cards and buy your TV sets and buy soap, buy clothing, buy household goods instantly. That's the value. So again, if it's important to you, like it's important to me, to not have a useless token, you're in the right place and you're looking at it at the right time. Now, what does it look like? With our G Point affiliate marketing program on the G Point market, affiliates are going to be able to put their banner on there. So customers can point, click, order, receive their product. It's that simple. They can do it with standard G points, or they can use that new G Point credit card. And all of that money, all of that profit comes back into the company, and they share that with us. Some of the big ones we have right now is WCL Travel. You're going to hear shortly from Brian, who brought us Atlantis Gaming Corporation, how big a deal that is. Asset Coin, there's more to come. There's a lot of different things, CBD companies, there's companies that offer PPE equipment, all that other kind of stuff. It's getting better and better, and we just launched in November, and I'm super excited about it. We have a travel club. Again, I love this. Why? Because I've got cabin fever right now. I'm tired of walking around with masks. I can't wait to go on my next vacation. Right now, I've been to the Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, Hong Kong, Korea, Dominican Republic, Mexico. I've been to Canada, every single place I want to go. I have not been able to go in the last year. As soon as it opens up, I can enjoy my own travel club and get discounts on hotels, cars, rental cars, flights, and stuff up to 90%. That's one of the things we have in the affiliate marketing club. And then we've got the G Point affiliate marketing partnership with Atlantis Gaming Corporation. And before I continue, I'd like to be able to turn this segment over to Brian. Brian, could you do me a favor? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a little bit and have you come and speak on that, please, sir.
Eric, I gotta tell you, we have. Can you guys hear me? Okay, Eric, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, sir. We hear
Okay,
you.
I want to compliment you. Keep your mute off for a second, if you don't mind. We have a little over between me, David Siegel, Irv Richter, Gary Goet, the owner of Southern Highlands, Mandalay Bay City Center. These are my partners. Mark Davis, Mrs. Benson with the Saints. I have never heard anybody speak with such class and so humble. And I want to thank you for your service too. Okay. I have a son-in-law that spent 10 years as a sniper in Afghanistan, who just got married to my daughter 2 years ago. So I got a special spot for you, my man. And I want to talk to you one-on-one. I like your demeanor. For those out there who don't know me, let me go through real quick. Reverend Dwayne Kwamina is on the phone. He is the one who created the asset coin. That is a secured coin, and that deal is signed at this point. They're just fine tuning some of the legal with the regulators. So that should be done by tomorrow. People should take that very serious because there is no secured coin out there like this. It's a billion and a half on the coin on secured, and Dwayne's done a major job. His board of directors, some of the strongest, most powerful African American men and women. I'm talking from Washington, D.C. to every part of Africa, all 54 countries. Victor Lawrence is coming in. Victor Lawrence, very easy for you guys to look up. Victor Lawrence is the one who invented the high-speed internet. Victor Lawrence is the one who brought all the cable from the UK into every country. Victor Lawrence's son-in-law heads up the AU. All 54 of those countries are now getting involved and already signed a deal with Francis. I put that together 3 weeks ago. So when we look at the overall Atlantis Gaming Corp, the only gaming company that can go to 28 states, worldwide, first gaming company to come into cryptocurrency legally. You'll hear some stuff out there that what people are doing in the UK or maybe in other countries trying to come into our country, but it's illegal. We are the only legal ones that can do it. In another 3 weeks, so it will be. It is true that no matter where you are in what country, you could grab your phone and you can bet on the sports or on any gaming piece. Yes, that easy. So for me, I am not you guys have different titles for yourselves, like multi-level marketing or networking. But what I am is, I spent a lifetime connecting billionaires and projects around the world. If any of you want to look up Hill, HILLINTL.com, we're on the New York Stock Exchange. We built Palm Island 1 and 2, World Island, Channel Tunnel. We put together at least about 400 billion just in Ghana. I took Victor and I put Irv Richter together and built out the highways, bridges, tolls, right? Now, people say to me, no, Brian, you make it sound easy. No, it's not easy. You got to spend a lifetime helping people. David Siegel, I helped him 8 years ago. David was in trouble. Textron, a lender, was going after David on his timeshare. And 250 million, they were calling the note on him and Bill Marriott. So while everybody's thinking a million different ways and about losing their business, I wanted to know one simple thing. Why is Textron doing that? So I found out Deutsche Bank was pulling the note on Textron. Well, John W. Snow, who was treasurer for Bush, was on the chairman of the board of Deutsche Bank, and he's Irv's 30-year friend. So I called Irv and I said, we need to help David. He said, what's wrong with David? I said, Deutsche is pulling Textron's note, and Textron's pulling it on David. So within 24 hours, Deutsche pulled that note from Textron into Deutsche, and David could keep paying his payment to Deutsche Bank. And I never asked for a penny. That was 8 years ago. So when you do things in your heart to help people, so even the billionaires you hear, and they all get in trouble. When they get in trouble, that's typically when they call me. But I'm at a point in my life now that I want to help. I meant what I said. If people are building this MLM network, and Eric, if there's anything that I can do by using some of my people that I'm bringing in to put under the people that need help, Eric, I have no problem doing that. I'm not in it for that reason. I'm actually in it to invest my money, which I have, bring all my relationships in, almost like Robin Hood, Eric, where the rich to the poor, right, pal? Ready? So now the rich can step up to the plate and help others, right? That's what they say about Brian. So I'm going to let you finish your presentation and know this. Anything that you guys need from me, I'm 100% with you. And I want to fly you in and come visit me, okay? I want to fly you in, Eric. I got some people to introduce to you.
Well, I would love to do that, Brian, and love to meet you too. But before
Bob
you
Johnson's
get off,
my uncle. You know Bob Johnson?
Bob
BET?
from BT, yes.
Yeah, I was adopted, homie. When my father died, he took me in. Jerry Johnson, Willie Johnson, Radnor Trust Bank. I am a white brother undercover. Let it be clear. And the more people you meet, like Roy Jones Jr., Mayweather, Snoop, they've been with me since Eminem. I told him, I don't care about no 9 miles, brother. Camden's 8 miles. That's where I'm from. And that's the real deal, right?
Right.
So
Well, do me a favor before you leave. Talk a little bit about the Atlantis Gaming Group and the casinos and how these tokens will work.
Atlantis Gaming Corp is live now. On the cryptocurrency piece, it won't be maybe a little over a month or less. Once we get done the legal aspect of it and the software end of it, which we're doing now, that you could literally in any country, anywhere, you could literally go on and use your crypto coin, IMC, right from like you were talking about your wallet, right? And you can literally, actually, it's going to be even better than what you think. It's also going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum also. So, but all of it's going through IMC. It's awesome. And that is something that no one's been able to do. So we are the first doing it. And that's you're saying something really good, Eric. People need to take this serious because this is a business move. This ain't some Melaleuca, Amway, not that they're bad companies, but this is different. This is all business. Businesses come together as one conglomerate, okay?
Right.
And that's what makes it powerful. But the attorneys that I put around this is like a Shell, Baker Bots, Hill International, Brian Cave. I got this because the big problem with cryptocurrency is, all you guys know, is that you got United States district attorneys that don't like it, my brother, okay? Well, guess what? Times are changing. We have the largest that actually goes after the other coin companies that are not real, that are scamming people, and they're the ones protecting us. So it's good for people to know that. It's good for people to know that they're going to be secured. And the truth of the matter is, if you come in and buy it for 20 cents, it's on the exchange at 50. You are doubling your money already. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, another 30 days, you know what people are going to be thinking, right, Eric? Okay.
I do. That's why I'm
Well,
here.
Thank you so much for having me on. You guys are really incredible. And anything that I could do to help this team, Eric, I got your back. And Cowboy and Earl, there's another Earl, right?
Earl Shaw. Yes, sir.
Earl Shaw. Earl, you're the youngest of the group when it comes to David Siegel and the rest of the crew. They're all from 84, 85. I heard you were only 79, brother. Is he there? I'm assuming.
If he's not, his wife is here.
That's okay. Well, I'm glad to be a part of the team. And go ahead, Eric. Thank you for having me on, pal.
Thank you, brother. And it is a pleasure. And
Yeah, thank you.
And I am looking forward to hearing more from you in the future.
Hey, it's Earl. I figured out how to unmute. You did awesome, Brian.
Hey, Earl, you know, me and you are going to be seeing each other pretty soon, pal.
All right. Looking forward to it.
You tell your lovely wife, I'd love to fly you guys out. I don't need anybody to do that for me. We have our own airlines. Just so you guys know, we have two different jets that we use that we own. So whenever I ask you to come out to see me, you ain't flying on regular airlines, okay? I got you guys.
Hey, Brian, could you touch on the Elon Musk?
Yeah, he's
friend of
already
yours?
Yeah, he's already agreed, and we're putting that in the WCL. They'll be working on that tomorrow. Just so you guys know, today, his board member and partner, Bill Dangler with Hill International, we had the talk with Francis already. So we're excited of putting Tesla in that WCL, but we got green light go, man. Elon's a great guy.
Awesome.
I've known Elon for almost 27 years, guys. He's been on my board of directors with Millennium for 14 years. But I'm the guy, I'm the relationship guy, right? I connected the graphite mine out of South Africa, or he couldn't have built the plant in Arizona. You can't make batteries without graphite, right? So a lot to teach all you guys, right? But it's pretty cool when you have the value and the relationships to make things happen for people. One of my great mentors is on here. Her name's Angela Cooper. She's a sister, Eric. Watch this. This woman's so bad, brother. She's got 2 airports in Abaco Island. She pretty much owns the island. She cuts the first deal on Asset Coin at 5 million. That happened today, brother, right? But it's people like Angela Cooper who are just unbelievable. Attorney, development, real estate, networking, forget about it. Washington, D.C., politicians, everybody admires Angela Cooper. I love her. So when I asked Angela to get involved in something, she says, Brian, what do you know about network? I said, I don't know anything, sweetie, but I do know this. I know this is what we're doing, and I need your help. I need you to come in and help us. So, Eric, I really do want you to get to know Angela Cooper, my brother, because she's one special, beautiful sister, my man.
Well, I'm hoping that we all get a chance to meet each other in Vegas.
Well, I'm going to be I'm going up the first weekend at the end of this month. I'll be at Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm going to be meeting Snoop there with Dre, and I got probably about 12 or 13 of us are going to be there to get ready for the pre-launch with Francis and Richard. Okay. So I will invite you and Cowboy and Earl the Pearl with his wife, right? To come up and have some fun with us. How's that sound? Okay.
Awesome.
All right, let's have some fun because I'm not in this to work. I did my time, man.
All right. And I'm gonna make sure Dawn is
I'm gonna leave with something beautiful. Everybody ready for this? I'm gonna sing to you, Eric. You fought for our country, and I'm gonna do this for you. Black men, they're too hard to resist. I said, black men. Yeah, you like it? I changed the YMCA song, my brother. Yo, I did that with 400 African Americans in my house 4 months
Love it.
ago.
I love it, brother. I
All
love
right,
it.
enjoy the show. God bless all you guys. I gotta run. Peace.
God bless you too, brother. Talk to you soon. Wow, that was exciting. Wow, that's exciting.
Wow, yes.
That is amazing. And all the other stuff, you guys. We're just getting started. Imagine the conversations people are going to have at the dinner table 3 years from now. 3 years from now. Now I'm going to continue with the presentation because there's a few more things we got to go over. We all want to know how we can get paid too. So we got to address all of that. So give me just a moment. I'll start sharing my screen again so we can go back to that. Beautiful. So that's the Atlantic Gaming Corporation. Yes, he was talking about us having the ability to game across state lines and being the only legal company to do so. Only legal company to do so. And that's a really, really big deal. Next, we have our asset coin. This is what he was talking about, having another token that's available in our marketing place that can do some other stuff. And I think he said that Reverend Dwayne was part of this. Reverend Dwayne, if you are, sir, could you unmute yourself and talk about this a bit?
Yes. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, brother, I can hear you well. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yes. In Asset Coin, this is a company, Northeast Capital Fund, that we started as a means to address a social problem we were having in our country. The social problem we were having was redlining and the inability for folks with good jobs to be able to get housing in urban communities and so forth because of their credit score. A lot of people's credit score went bad because companies left and went overseas or what have you, or folded, and little blemishes here and there cause them not to be able to get mortgages based on these blemishes, as well as other perks in the capital market. So we decided we needed a means by which to address that social problem. And we went to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and brought to them a proprietary lending platform, which was based on a self-dissolving debt, which simply meant that we put an algorithm together that says, okay, we can show you a way and a mechanism by which to lend these folks that you have redlined mortgages or money to purchase homes. And if they never made a single payment, the loan will self-dissolve itself or pay itself off. So therefore, we took the excuse out of not lending to these quote unquote 10+ million mortgage ready individuals who couldn't get into the marketplace. Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae said, let us check out your algorithm. They did so, said, oh yeah, it's self-dissolving, great job, but we're not interested. So we said, okay, we have to still work on the solution since it's our social mission. And we decided to launch a coin, which is Asset Coin, to raise capital and then leverage warehouse lines of credit to be able to put our proprietary lending platform into being. So we've been working on this process for about 2 years. And then when we met Francis, it was a beautiful symbiotic relationship that we saw and that we're developing. Even though it's the IMC token and the Asset Coin, which is a token, it's like, well, why would you market a token that potentially is in competition with your own token? Well, that's for small-minded people. For big-minded people and great people, it's not in competition. It's a symbiotic relationship because we're providing our coin to do a social mission, which IMC is getting behind and saying, we want to be a part of that social mission. Now, there's tons of dollars to be made as well in this lending process, which IMC, by supporting us and working with us, some of the dollars and cents that we generate from that operation will come back to IMC, which then will also be dispersed to IMC token holders. So it made sense. Now, we also have in our ecosystem a proprietary $1 trillion potential business. I'll just put it as potential right now. It's already been, United Nations already did all the math on it. It's valued at about $68 trillion. It's patented. We have the rights to roll that out as well, which is why we're going to be able to take portions of that company, roll it back into the relationship with developing with IMC to again be dispersed to the coin holders as well as our coin holders. So the symbiotic relationship made sense. We work together. They help us. We help them. We help each other. So without going any deeper into the different companies, we have one other ecosystem company that's valued pretty high as well that will also lend. But that's where we limited at. We limited at our 2 ecosystem recycling companies and our mortgage operation. And all profits that we make from that will also be shared with the IMC company, thus the token holders. And that's why it made sense to make this relationship happen. But it's a social mission. And the social mission is to help folks who have been locked out unfairly out the capital markets, and to also give mom and pops an opportunity to invest at a level that they generally weren't allowed to be able to come in and invest and reap the benefits of such an opportunity. So we open up that door for mom and pop as well, meaning folks that don't have a lot of money but can invest a little bit. As we're doing with the IMC coin, you can invest as little as $100 and ride the wave. And so those opportunities in that symbiotic relationship is why we came together, and we look forward. And so just keep your eyes and ears open, and more will be announced in the near future. And again, more to come. Thank you.
Very, very good, brother. Very good. And I'm excited about that. I'm going to show you exactly why that makes a whole lot of sense for all of us as we go through this presentation, because I'm going to show you how that swings back around and help those of us who are leaders. With this WCL ecosystem, what we have a token. And with that token, you got 2 choices. You can convert it on the IM exchange, shapeshift it to Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever else you want to, shapeshift it into cash, put on a Make of America debit card, use it anywhere in the world, or take the IMC token and convert it into G points and use it at the G Point Mall for online shopping. Use it with our G Point members and their franchises at a serious discount, up to 50% off, or use it for Amazon and eMark. I've got friends of mine that shop on Amazon nearly daily, and you can do it with G points that you got from your IMC tokens. This is what's in it for us. When we come into WCL, we are buying tokens in bulk. We're buying them in bulk. That's the reason why we're getting these discounts. Currently, it's on the exchange a little over 50 cents, and we are buying it right now because the price just went up at 21 cents per coin. It's going up 1 penny for every 3 million coins that we sell until 120 million sales have been done out of a total supply of 300 million tokens. Here's the deal though, and I want you to understand this. When you buy them in bulk and you buy them at a discount, we as a company are going to lock those coins for 6 months. And then we will release them at 10% every month after that. And you say, well, easy. Why is that? Why can't I sell them tomorrow? I'm going to give you an example, a real life example. I used to work for a developer, and that developer said, Eric, I'm building these $500,000 homes. You work for me. I'm going to give you a 30% discount and build you a home. Great. I get to buy my house at $350,000. I'm super excited about that. He says, but then there's this one caveat I got for you. You can't sell your home until I've sold out all of my homes inside that development. He's a businessman. He understood that if I bought a home for 350 in a neighborhood that's selling for $500,000, I could easily walk away, sell my house for 425, make $75,000 without ever even unlocking the door. And the consequence of that would be me driving down the value of all of his other homes. He couldn't sell another home at 500,000 if I was selling mine at 375, 400, 425,000. It's the same idea with these tokens because you're getting them at a discount. You're getting them at a discount, and that's why we lock them. Now, when you come in, you're buying them in packages. You're buying them in bulk. You're buying them from anywhere from $100 to $25,000 worth. You can always start out at 100 or 500 and upgrade to $10,000 and $25,000 just by paying the difference. And 80% of the amount that you spend on your package goes into the business volume for your team for you to earn money. So if you've got pen and paper, hopefully you've taken some notes or take a quick snapshot of this, because we're going to talk about the benefits of being a member, a senior member, a bronze member, a silver member, a gold member, a platinum member, or a VIP member right now. We got 6 different ways to get paid. Yes, 6 different ways to get paid. I love it because it's a whole lot better to get paid off of 6 ways than 1 way. And we got 6 ways that you can get paid. Fast start bonuses, binary bonuses, matrix, rank bonuses, affiliate bonuses, and global pool bonuses. We're going to break every single one of those down. You can sign in and buy those coins today with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, G points, Zello, wire transfers. And what happens is when you earn money, when you earn profit, when you earn your commissions, we're going to pay you 70% of those in G points. We're going to pay you 30% of that commission in IMC tokens. Those IMC tokens, because you're not buying them at a discount, are immediately unlocked. You can use them immediately. You can buy stuff with them, or you can convert them to your other cryptocurrencies instantly. Here's one of the ways we get paid: the fast start bonus. I love it. If you're only into affiliate marketing, you'll love this part. You come in anytime you refer the WCL opportunity to somebody else, they buy a package, whether it's $100 or $25,000, that's going to convert into points, and you're going to get 10% of that. So for example, you come in at $100, that's all you had. I get it. Life happens to all of us. But the person that you bring in is in a better financial position than you are. He buys a $25,000 package. That converts into 20,000 point value that you're going to get a 10% commission on and walk away at $2,000. You're going to take $100 and convert it into $2,000 and get paid on that the very next day. Why? Because this is paid out daily. You didn't have to put 1 person on your left. You didn't have to have 3 people. You make $2,000 just by getting the right person in as an affiliate. As a senior member, when that gentleman goes out and starts doing the same thing that you did, you get paid 5% on that on your second level, 4% if you're a bronze member on your third level, all the way over to the level of VIP. You can get paid 6 levels deep in fast start bonuses. Again, I don't know what's in your pocket. I can't spend your money for you. But as you see, it makes more sense to buy the bigger packages for a whole lot of reasons. One of those reasons is you get a whole lot more coins the bigger package that you get, and you're getting them at a 60% discount, roughly. Here's some more stuff: the binary bonus. Now, for those of you guys who are only investing in it, you're not a builder, you're going to love this, because this is the only one where your earnings require you to actually recruit people. 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right in order to qualify. You come in with any one of those packages, member all the way up to VIP, you'll make anywhere in the binary bonus, anywhere from 10% to 15%. Now, if you're a member, your daily limit of earnings is $100 per day. That means if you came in, bought a $100 package, the most you can take out is $100 a day. You'll have to be satisfied with earning $3,000 a month. Still, that's not a bad month. That's not a bad month. But what happens if you only came in as a member, but there's people on your team who came in hard and heavy and ran with the ball, and you could potentially be bringing home $200 or $300 or $400 or $500 a day? but you can't do it because you're only a member. Understand, that's one of the biggest reasons for buying better packages. And this is also paid every single day. If you're a VIP member, you get paid 15% on the binary, and you can take out $15,000 a day at a time. Excuse me, you can earn $15,000 a day off the binary, and we're just getting started. I remember running into a lady one time when I went to one of these National Association of Network Marketing conventions. She had 1 million people in her downline. She couldn't take out $15,000 a day, but we can. As we earn, we climb up through the ranks. You become a 1-star by being at least a senior member, getting at least 2,000 points on your weakest leg. You got to get a bonus one time the month following the point where you actually qualify for this, the 10th, a $250 check. When you get 10,000 points, you're going to get a $1,000 check, all the way up to being a 5-star member. That means you came in at least the platinum VIP level. You're going to get a one-time bonus of $50,000. But here's the deal. When you make that 2,000, when you get that 2,000 points, you get that $250 check, that 2,000 rolls over. So you can use that 2,000 towards your 10,000. So you can get that $1,000 check. And you can use that 10,000 towards that 100,000. So you can get that $10,000 check. I came in December 28th. I'm currently a 2-star associate. I've already enjoyed that $1,000 bonus. I am quickly approaching that 3-star opportunity, which is the $10,000 check, because I've got people on my team every day qualifying for 1-star and 2-star. Dawn herself, I believe, if she has not hit 2-star today, she came in January, after benevolently allowing a lot of people that she knew to come in above her, it should be qualifying today or tomorrow as a 2-star so she can get that $1,000 check. I don't think there's any 3-stars in the company yet. Again, we're just getting started, but I intend to be one of them. This is something that's also unique in the marketplace. This is called a 3x15 matrix. Here's what I like about this 3x15 matrix. You do not have to build it. But those of you guys that are business builders, you know we've all drawn circles on napkins that if you get 3 people and help them get 3, you'll have 9. And you've helped those 9 get 3, you'll have 27 on your 3rd level, then 81, then 243, then 729, then 2,187 on your 7th level. And you all know that there's never been a completely filled in matrix. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce to you guys something that's never been done before. The company is going to build this for you. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. The company is going to build this for you. So if you're that guy in green and you didn't recruit a single person, the company is going to find 3 people and put them in your 3x15 matrix and help those 3 people fill up their matrix. So it's 3, then 7 on that 2nd level moving forward. And this will be paid in the month in which they A, bought a package, or B, upgraded to a package. And you're saying, but dang, what does that mean? This is what that means. If you came in as a member, you get paid 5 levels deep, 1%. That means on your 5th level, you got 63 people on your team on your 5th level. But on your 4th, you've got 31, then 15, then 7, and 3. For the total, as you can see there, 119 people. And you came in as a member. And you didn't recruit any one of those 119 people. If the average volume created by those package solds was only $100, you are going to get a $119 check from the company. Not all at once, but it may take whatever month, whatever year that they came in at, you're going to get that 1% off of that package. Here's what's really cool. I'm a gold member currently. I get paid 11 levels deep. At 11 levels deep, on my 11th level, I got 4,095 people, but I've got 8,177 people in my whole team that I didn't have to recruit a single member for in order to get. And if the average volume was 100, I would end up getting $8,177 from the company's efforts. Understand that. But what if the average person didn't buy $100 packages or $500 packages? Because you got some people going to buy $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, and $25,000 package. Some of those people may have an average of 1,000 points. That means that 8,177 people would turn into $81,770, and I would not have had to recruit a single person for it. And then you grab somebody like Cowboy, who came in VIP, gets paid 15 levels deep, getting 1% off of everybody in the company provided with that 3x15 matrix. He has 131,054 people that the company is going to give to him to make sure that he has. If the average point volume that he gets is 100, he's going to walk away with $131,054. But again, some people are going to buy $500 packages, $1,000 packages, $25,000 packages. If the average package generated 1,000 points for him, he just turned his small investment into $1.3 million. I'm going to say that again. He just turned his small investment into $1.3 million, and he didn't have to recruit anybody for it. The company built this for him. As an affiliate bonus, this is where I said I'm going to circle back around and talk to you about that asset token, circle back around and talk to you guys about the Global Gaming Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, they are affiliates. People will be buying their products, using those services. They will share 20% of those profits back with the company. If you're a 1-star, the company is going to take all of that profit that they paid us and pay 5% out to all the 1-stars. And you're going to share the 5% of profits with all the other 1-stars if you're a 1-star. If you're a 2-star or a 3-star, a 4-star, a 5-star, every company that's using G points and they're generating profit for this company, the company is going to pay profit sharing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars. So if you're a 5-star, congratulations. If you're the only 5-star and you've got millions, potentially billions of dollars to come through the company in a year, and you're the only 5-star, they're going to take 2% of that and pay you until there's another 5-star that you can share that with. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful thing. And then last but not least, we have the global pool bonus. Global revenue generated by all package sales, whether it's in India, Pakistan, Guatemala, United States, Asia, they're going to take all of that and you get to share in those profits on a monthly basis with the company, anywhere from 1% as a 1-star to a total of 3% as a 5-star. That's how we make some serious money with this opportunity. I absolutely love that. I love sharing the information. I hope that I made all that clear and plain for you guys. Again, my name is Eric Carter out of Dallas, Texas. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege to present to you guys all this information. And I'm going to be mindful of your time, but I do want to open it up right now for any questions that anybody might have. If you have a question, you can either put it in the chat box or unmute yourself, and I'll do my best to answer it.
And everyone now can unmute themselves.
I know everybody's just kind of blown away. Now, Earl Shaw, a lot of these people are friends of yours. Would you like to add anything to this conversation?
Well, I've been,
Earl, do you mind
Well-
turning on your camera? We had turned everyone's camera off, but go ahead and turn your camera back on, please, so we can see your beautiful face.
well, I'm not dressed for it. We'll do that one next time. I'm excited, Eric, and you did a unbelievable, awesome job presenting it, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Boy, Jeff, you are my sponsor, sir. I know you have more than a few words you want to share with anybody to close us out tonight.
Man, not really. I mean, I just, and we've all said this in our past. I mean, I've been in numerous companies that I thought this was the deal. This was the one I've been looking for. And with Brian coming on board, man, he was a game changer. I mean, he's not a networker. Well, he says he's not a networker, but he's a billionaire with a bunch of billionaire friends. So that's pretty much a networker. And he is took probably, it would have happened anyway, but it would have took years. And now it's going to take months. And we're on the ground floor of it. And for people like Earl and you and Dawn, and I mean, everybody just I don't know if I would call it luck or just God's timing for us to get in on something like this and for this to happen this quick. It just blows my mind.
21.
Mine too, sir. Blows my mind. This is how I look at it, guys, and you should too. And I'm gonna go ahead and close us out. We can't go back to when Bitcoin was $30 and buy $100 worth of it. We can't go back in time. But if we could go back in time and Bitcoin was only $30, how much of that would you buy? I'd have bought sold the farm and bought it all, as much as I could if I could go back in time. What about when it was $300 and we all thought that it was already too high? You know, I got shocked about Bitcoin when I realized one Bitcoin was now equal to 1 ounce of gold. I was like, oh my gosh, I must have missed it. I missed it. I wish I had bought some when it was cheaper. But now, guys, Bitcoin is worth 1 kilo of gold. You can almost take just one Bitcoin and buy a brand new Tesla. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a chance to buy this at 20 cents. If you're sitting up there with $10,000 in the bank and not getting any interest, or don't know where you're going to spend the next $25,000 at, honestly, I can't think of a better place to put it than in the crypto space, period, right now. Even if it's not this, the crypto space, period, is the best place. And in the best place, this is the best coin, the best token, the best opportunity.
My name is Jules Sylvester, and I'm a sniper right now.
Is there somebody asking a question?
Sounds like a TV in the background. And if I may share just a little bit, this Reverend Kwamina.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm just, again, thankful to the opportunity, because if you think about all the other coins in the marketplace, what coin, if you own a company and you own a particular coin, you might buy some coins and profit off it, but you don't bring that back to your community and share that. They put that in their own individual pockets. So for Francis and them to open up their exchange and to open up their whole operation to asset coin, that's a tremendous heart. In other words, that's a heart that cares for the whole. They're not just seeing through this narrow prism. They see the bigger picture. They see that, if asset coin does what it's supposed to do and the resources come in, it can help benefit this community and we can share it with this community. It's a win-win for everybody. That's a different kind of mind. And that's the mind where we have to be today. We have to be collective in our thinking about our brothers and our sisters and not just about our individual selves. So I'm just thankful that I met, Francis in this opportunity, because it spoke to my heart, and I heard you speaking to the heart of the folks on the phone. It's like, I forget his name right now, but he spoke the other day and he was talking about folks leaving their money in the bank, and the bank comes and takes fees, et cetera, but he leaves his money in his wallet. And when he comes back, whatever he had there is still there. The banks are charging fees and so on and so forth. And it's like, this is an opportunity to shift your money, you know, from a bank into an appreciating asset that appreciates you. And that's a game changer. So I'm glad you brought that up. You know, folks have money sitting in bank accounts, growing whiskers and not really benefiting them that much when you could, you know, invest in this opportunity and have a great ride with the community, with the team. So that's all. I just want to share that. Thank you.
All right, brother. We certainly appreciate that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody else on here, I know you're shy, and that's okay. Just get back with the person that invited you to the Zoom. Get whatever questions you got asked to ask, and ask one of us. I'm always available. I'm sure Cowboy's available. We do these Zooms regularly. Get plugged in. Get your questions asked. Let's move forward. And with that, I'll see all of you guys at the top because there's plenty of room there. It's the bottom that's crowded. Good night, everyone.